Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm your host, Mrs. M. And if you haven't, make sure you click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and not miss out on anything you need to scale your cleaning business to six figures and beyond. Pow! So, have you ever wanted to quantum leap? Jump over a couple of levels. What I realized is that I actually grew my business in levels. So what I'm going to talk about in this video is how I grew my business in levels. And one thing that I did that had me quantum leap over about 2 levels at one time. Ready? Let's go. So when I talk about levels, I'm meaning anywhere from like 0 to 1,999 a month. Then, you're looking at like 1,000 to 2,000 or 3,000 or 4 until you get to 8,333, which actually is a 10K business. So that's what you need, at least $8,333.333 to get to the beginning of six figures is what I talk about. And that's my goal, is to get as many people as I can to the six-figure mark. So that's actually 8,333. That's what we are looking at. That's where we're going to be when I talk about the belts. I actually had my system set into like a belt system. I don't know if any of you have ever taken karate or taekwondo or anything like that, but they break the levels down into belts. So I'm going to talk about my belt system, which is white belt is anything under $2,000 a month. And then we have the yellow belt and we go on. Now, black belt is when we get to the 8,333. What you need to do to get from there to 8,333 a month is going to be different than what you need to get to the portion when I say six figures and beyond. Pow! So we're going to look at doing this from there, like kind of narrowing down what actions you need to take to go from those levels. And the goal, for all of you that are with me, the goal is to get to the 8,333 point by the end of a year, wherever you are in the cycle, but you want to mark a year or sooner. And there's certain things you can do to quantum leap over those levels. So the goal is to get to at least level 1 within a time frame. And the cycle I like to look at is like 6 weeks. 6 weeks is a great time to implement a couple of things I'm going to give you, and then look at like quantum leaping over that one level into another. So let's say you're at level number 1 and you want to get to level 3. Well, I like to look at 12-week time frame, break it into 6 weeks, and what actions do we need to do? What do we need to implement to get there? One of the things I did that really got me to the next level is I started marketing to HOA management. HOA associations, there's a board of directors, and then there's actually property management company, but they only manage HOA associations, which are homeowners associations. I love them. They are a game changer. Once I started marketing to them and my business started getting accounts, I grew very quickly. I leaped over a lot of levels. Why? Because HOA has a lot of fingers out there. They know a lot of people and they have a lot of property. So once again, they're like the whales in our industry, like a property management company, but they're easier to get into than a large property management company. The reason is because every year, HOA associations have to look at renewing or looking at the contracts, revisiting the contracts they already have. I was actually the president of our HOA association, so that's why I know so much about it. I was in the inside, and every year we had a budget, and we had to look out for the best, the betterment of the community. And there were some communities that had like 250 units. Ours in Orlando, Florida was really large. I was over our HOA association there, the condo association, but it's actually a homeowners association. It's called HOA management. So first, that was one thing that really helped, being that we had to renew the contracts every year, which meant we had to have a lot of vendors. So you want to become a vendor on an HOA association. You want to become a vendor because every year we renew those contracts, and we usually get 3 or 4 bids. And then we don't only look at price, we look at this right here. Your references are a big point for HOA management. We look at your insurance. We look to see if you have your business license, and we check to make sure that you can do what you say you can do by checking references. So this may be like a level number 3. If you've already gone to between the the $4,500, $6,000, somewhere in there is probably where this level is, because you want to make sure that you have references. And that could be a lower level as well. You could be on like what we call a yellow belt, which is the 2003 something. But make sure if you're looking at going to the HOA Association that you don't go if you don't have any references. Do not go. They will not look at you if you don't have any references that are documented, meaning that the people can call the references, back them up, and they can ask them. We normally would take 3 bids, no more than 4, and we would choose between them. And like I said, price was not a factor. We wanted to make sure that we could put that company in that HOA association, and background's really important as well. Definitely want to make sure that you check your back. They're going to look to see if you do a background check of your employees, because remember, you're going to be out and about where other residents are. You'll be there during the day. You may have to sweep down some of the stairwells. There's various things you'll do with an HOA management company, from the lawn care to trash removal to pest control to security. All of that is what we did with our company, with our facilities management company, our facility services that we did for the janitorial. All of that is what we did. But we didn't start out doing that. I first did, like I mentioned before, the daycares and got the references, and then I moved to post-construction. So it was a layer by layer, step by step. That's why I always want to say, from now on, I'm going to talk and look at what you need to do if you're white belt, which is when you're from 0 to looking to get to 2,000 a month. What you need to do to be a yellow belt from 2,000 to say 3. But I'll go over that in another video. Right now, I just want to make sure that you understand becoming a vendor for HOA is really important. It's going to give you a quantum leap. You could probably leap into from the 2 to the 4, the 4 to the 6, relatively easy. Now, this is where you need to go. HOAmanagement.com. That's HOAmanagement.com. It's going to have a list of all the states, and it's going to ask you to click to see which HOA association you want. Choose your state, and then look to see what do you need to do to become a vendor of that particular HOA community. They're going to have several HOAs that you can probably choose from, and you want to start by doing my favorite thing: have your elevator pitch ready and your introduction letter. This is I'm serious, it's a game changer. It truly can do a quantum leap in your business. So hopefully it really takes you to the next level. We're looking at the white belt, the yellow belt, and getting to the black belt is when we are at 100K a year. So that is my main focus, getting us from where we are to where we want to be. Each and every video, that's my goal. So for those of you that want to learn more, I would love to invite you to my new workshop. It is a workshop on how to grow and scale your cleaning business. Now, if you're looking at doing commercial, then make sure you join me on Wednesdays. That's when I go over all the things you need to do, the attraction, the acquisition, and the retention for the workshop on what you need to do. If you're looking at doing government, then make sure you join me on Wednesdays, where I talk about exactly what you need to do in the workshop to actually get government cleaning contracts, and how to do it quickly, a lot faster than you could ever imagine, and going over the basic requirements from the SAMs to the marketing to the government buyer, and to making sure you find that bid. So I'd love to see you at the workshop. It's free. Make sure you click the link to register. Space is limited. And until next time in the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.